Hello, hello, hello. My apologies, folks. Definitely had way too much on my plate today. Kind of got over bombarded and anyways, my apologies. So we are going to carry on with the slight Weld County files that we have left. And I hope you guys are all having a good week. It's TGIS. Thank goodness it's Sherry. My corny little thing. Now I need to check where we are even at. I can't remember. Dash 49. Dash 48. So we are at dash 49. Just going to open up my other device here because I can't see your comments yet. So sorry. Kimberly. Hi, sweet girl. It's been way too long since I caught you live. Still beautiful as always. Aw, you're so sweet. So are you, girl. Hello since I left. Welcome. Oops. Sherry. Hello, Bubs Thompson. Boo. Ah! And hey, Shay Shay. How you doing, honey? I gotta turn up the speaker volume here, too.
Hello?
Hey, Colleen, it's Tammy.
Hi.
How are ya?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sitting out in the garage with my dog barking at the neighbor.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right.
So I'm good other than that.
Well, good.
So if you hear anything, it's probably them.
Probably your dog, yeah.
But I just want to let you know I have you on speakerphone because I have a hard time hearing it if I don't.
Okay, that's no problem. Is there anyone else there, or is it just you?
No, my husband's in the house and Trent's at a doctor's appointment.
Okay, perfect. So, I guess, Colleen, do you kind of want to tell me, I guess, what you know about everything that's gone on? I don't want to kind of lead you to things, and then I'll ask you some questions after you kind of explain to me what you know about what's gone on.
I just know that Trent's involved in this Chris Watts thing. That's all I know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know details. I don't, I mean, I read things and Trent talks to me and that's about it.
Okay.
My husband and I are extremely private people and obviously Trent didn't follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what to think.
So did Trent ever talk to you about Chris before the story broke? Like, were you aware that he may have been kind of seeing a guy that was married, or?
No, nothing like that. I remember he took care of our house when we were in Arizona. And the only thing I remember is Trent was had a stalker, sending in some pretty ugly text, and I called him and said, Trent, are you okay? How are things going? And he said, yeah, everything's okay.
And who was that stalker person?
They never did find out.
Okay. So what?
But anyway, the only thing that he said is, I'm okay. My friend Chris is staying here for the weekend. And I said, well, who's Chris? And he said, oh, he's just a friend from Colorado. Now, whether that was Chris Watts or not, I don't know.
Okay, how long ago would that have been?
Oh, my gosh. It would have been, I would say between February and May. I could, just a minute, let me look at something.
Okay.
So this is just a mixture of evidence S49 and S50, okay?
I don't know, probably between February, March, or April was when I think I talked to him. I don't know, because it was on the phone.
Was that in 2018 or last year?
It was 2018 because we came back to Wyoming at the end of May.
Okay. What do you know about Damian?
That was Trent's boyfriend on and off for a long time.
Okay. Do you know what his last name is?
You know, I don't. Trent is gay, and he's very secretive about his boyfriends. I met him once a long time ago, but the rest, I don't know what his last name is. I honestly don't.
Okay. How long ago would it have been that you met Damian?
Oh my gosh, it was a long time ago. It was 3 or 4 years ago. And other than that, you know, I told Trent he was welcome to come out for Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
And I think he did come out, but it was much later. He works in the oil field.
And what do you mean
it was
later?
At night, he didn't show up for dinner, but he came out later, and Trent said he had some dinner later at night.
Okay, you didn't see him that time?
No.
How do you know he was there?
Trent told me he was.
Okay. And what was the meeting about 3 to 4 years ago?
Trent just introduced me to him.
Okay, did he come to your house, or where did you see him at?
Yeah, he came to my house.
And that is that in Casper, is that right?
No, we live kind of out in the country. We live about 5 miles outside of Glen Rock, which is about 25 miles from Casper.
So what city is that?
Pardon me?
What city do you live in, or?
We don't really live in a city. We own acreage in the country, but it's closer to Glen Rock than Casper.
Okay. Is your address Glen Rock then?
Yes.
Glen Rock. Okay, perfect. So we've talked to Damian, and Damian is denying any relationship with Trent.
Oh, wow.
He's kind of acting like Trent kind of stalked him, I guess, a little bit. Stole his pictures off of his Facebook page, made some profiles on some gay websites. Damian saying he's not gay, he's never been gay, all of that. So I guess, do you have any information that could help, confirm that or not?
Gosh, this is a total shock to me. Total shock. I don't know. I don't know what to say, because I'm just shocked that Damian would say that.
Well, how do you know that they were dating besides that one time that you met him?
Trent talked about him off and on. I mean, unless Trent wasn't being honest, I don't know.
Okay. Have you ever known Trent to not be honest?
Yeah, I have, but not with his relationships usually, because he doesn't even talk to me about him. And when he does, I have no reason to not believe him.
Mm-hmm. So has he told you anything specifically about Chris?
No, nothing at all.
Okay. Do you think he's being truthful when he talks about having a prior relationship with Chris Watts?
And it's just so weird that when I called that time, he said, no, Chris is here with me. Now, whether it was the same, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Do you know about Trent having a phone that he gave to Damian, or a cell phone or anything?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. After Damian denied any relations with Trent, I don't know what to think, but Damian, I thought he was on Damian's cell phone plan, and Damian paid for his cell phone. I don't know.
Is that what Trent told you?
Yeah, a long time ago. He hasn't been on recently. I mean, yeah, him and Damian had a weird relationship, in my opinion, but I don't know, because I never really saw them together other than when Damian first came out and met me. And other than that, I've not seen him.
Okay. And how was he introduced to you when you met him?
What do you mean?
Was Trent like, this is my boyfriend Damian? Was it, this is my friend?
I'm pretty sure he introduced him as a friend.
Okay. And why did you think it was a boyfriend?
Damian?
Yeah.
Because they've been seeing each other.
How do you know that, since you only met him that one time?
I don't know. Trent talked about him all the time, off and on for 2 years.
And did he refer to him as his boyfriend?
No, Trent really doesn't refer to anybody as their boyfriend, to be honest.
So I guess what made you think that they were actually in a relationship?
Just back that they seem to see each other a lot.
They spent a lot of time together, is that what you're saying?
Unless Trent was being dishonest, that was, all the information I'm telling you is mostly coming from Trent. Because like I said, I only met him that one time, and it was a very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
So if Trent told us that you were really close to Damian and you kind of took him in and felt bad for him and would invite him over and things like that, is that truthful or not?
Oh, I invited him for holidays because I feel bad for anybody that, has to be alone for the holidays, but he never came.
Okay.
But I don't know what Trent means I took him in. I didn't take him in.
Okay. And maybe he didn't say it exactly like that. That's kind of the impression, I guess, that I got when he was talking to us.
No, whenever there was a holiday, I would always say, be sure and tell Damian to come over for Christmas or Thanksgiving, because the impression I got from Trent is that Damian's father pretty much disowned him after he found out he was gay.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking some notes.
But no, I honestly didn't take him in. Any of Trent's friends, that might be alone for the holidays, I would say, Trent, be sure to invite him. I hate to see anybody alone in the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
But frequently it was Damian that I told Trent to extend an invitation to.
Okay. So did he ever tell you that he broke up with Damian, or how did that go?
Yeah, I think Damian beat him up a couple times.
Okay, how do you know that?
Just Trent.
Okay. Do you know if he ever got arrested for any of that?
I know the police came. Well, I keep saying I know. I don't know. Trent said the police came once.
Okay. Do you know the details about that one?
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
I've got the impression from Trent that Damian was quite hot-tempered and frequently flew into a rage.
Okay.
Boy, if Trent's making all this thing up about Damian, I don't know what to think, because this has gone on for a couple years.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It's hard to verify anything that Trent has told us so far. And that's why I thought maybe you could shine some light on Trent, I guess. As far as, his personality. I know he's on a lot of, fentanyl patches and things like that. So I just wondered if, and I know he talked to us about having PTSD and things like that. Like, was he a victim of a crime a long time ago?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that, just to make sure that we were talking about the same thing?
He was raped. And I don't know. I didn't find out about that until recently.
How did you find out about it?
Trent told me.
Okay.
And I don't know, recently probably isn't a fair statement. It was probably about a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago.
1 to 2 years ago, you think he told you that?
Excuse me. Yeah, because he had to go to court.
What did he tell you about having to go to court?
I offered to go with him to support him, and he said that I couldn't because juveniles were involved in it. And it was a closed court or something to that effect.
Okay. Do you know who was arrested?
Who was arrested?
Uh-huh.
When he went to court?
Uh-huh.
I can't remember his name. It was the guy that raped him.
I know, you don't know who that is.
It was a Spanish name, Hispanic name. Robert something. Robert.
Okay. Any other information that you would have, Colleen, that could help us? Or
Not that I could think of. I think you just told me that. Son that don't live around here, and they can say it. That one time I talked to him, I said, no, I won't share his phone number. But I thought the cops were called twice on 2 separate occasions. The other practice that...
Yeah, that just, I don't know. Sounds like she was just so not reliable in what she needed to say, and she's very, very clueless. Let's take a listen to the interview with Kelly Burke, which was one of Shannon's best friends.
Hello?
May I speak to Kelly Burke, please?
This is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. My name is Greg Sedner. I'm a field agent with the Colorado Bureau of Investigation in Denver, Colorado.
Hi.
Hi there. Thanks for returning my phone call. I wanted to ask you a few questions. Do you have a few minutes to talk about Shannon?
Yes, sure.
Just so you know, this phone is going to be recorded, so just so you're aware.
Okay.
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 So let me get a little information from you. Do you have a middle name?
Well, just take out all the personal stuff, because again, it doesn't need to be heard.
What's your home address?
Address neither.
In Pompton Lake.
That was Pompton.
It's just going to be a short live today, folks, just because of everything that I've had to get done here.
I've known her since she was a little girl. We used to live we lived across the street from each other in Clifton.
Okay. So how old were you when you guys met, do you think?
I was probably 10, 11.
Did you guys
I'm 6 years older than her.
We are.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
6. So you guys didn't really go to like school together. You were
No. Right.
Okay. All right. And you guys have kept in touch this whole time?
We lost touch when they moved to North Carolina.
Okay.
And about 10 years ago, we got back in touch through Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Visited each other a few times, North Carolina and Colorado.
So you came out to Colorado a few times?
Twice I was out there to visit them.
Oh, okay. So let's see, 10 years. So you found each other on Facebook about 10 years ago.
Right.
And then, do you remember, let's see, so you came out to Colorado 2 times. When was the last time you were here?
2014.
2014.
Right.
That was the last time you were here?
That was the last time I was in Colorado, yes.
All right. So I assume you had met Chris as well.
I did.
Okay. All right. How often do you and Shannon, did you guys talk a lot on the phone, or were you more like text, Facebook stuff?
We did text, Facebook, some phone calls.
Okay.
We didn't talk as much as I would have liked.
Yeah.
I would say we probably text more often.
Okay.
The last time I had seen her, we had gone to New Orleans together in the end of April.
Oh, okay. I think I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah, so we had to see each other.
And was that a Lavelle event?
Yes, yes, it was.
So was he a Lavelle also?
I am not as much as she was into it, but
It sounds like she was pretty heavy into it.
yes, very much so.
So did she recruit you for that?
She did.
Okay. All right. So you were in New Orleans for a Lavelle event. Sorry, I'm taking some notes here, so
That's okay.
try to catch up. So did you guys hang out quite a bit when you were in New Orleans?
Yeah, we stayed in the same hotel room.
Okay. Did you guys have a
So I was with the whole 5 days.
Okay. Did you guys have a chance to talk about their relationship? How is she doing with Chris? Anything like that?
As far as I knew, everything was fine.
She never let
I had not with me, no.
Would that be something that she would normally talk to you about?
I would have hoped she would have. I would have hoped that she had felt she could have. But like I said, as far as I knew, everything was okay. She talked to him while we were there. Everything seemed fine with her talking to him.
Yeah. So with her conversations with him, were they, were you around when they were talking? Did they seem contentious, or they seem, like normal?
No, a few times in the room she would call him at night. How are the girls? How are things? Everything seemed normal.
Okay. It's like a normal conversation you have.
A normal conversation, yes.
And were those phone calls pretty long in length, or were they really short?
No, I would say relatively short, not anything lengthy, no. Okay. Not when I was around anyway. Yeah. Okay. And like I said, I was with her most of the time.
And you said that was 5 days worth, you think?
Yeah, we were there 5 days.
Let's see. When was the last time you actually spoke to her?
It was a week before she went missing. We were texting.
Okay.
She had told me she was excited about going home.
Is that when she was in North Carolina with the girls?
Yes, right.
That was about a week before she went missing, you said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything unusual or anything stand out about that text string?
No.
Okay.
No, we were talking about her being ready to go home, and she said absolutely she was ready.
Okay. Did she say if Chris was with her at that point?
She didn't tell me he was, but I knew he had gone there the last week she was in North Carolina.
How did you know that?
She told me he was going there the last week, and then I saw pictures on Facebook.
Okay. All right. Do you remember how you found out that she was actually missing and the girls?
It was Monday night, and I saw her brother's post on Facebook.
Okay. What did that post say?
What did the first one I saw say? Something along the lines of, please pray, my sister and the girls went missing. Something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what it said.
That was from her brother?
It was her brother, yeah.
When you saw that, did you try to call her, or text her, reach out to her, anything like that?
I don't believe I texted her, no.
Okay.
Because I knew her phone was found at home. Her mom told me. I spoke to her mom that Monday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did Mom say?
She was concerned. She had said that, Chris backing his truck into the driveway was unusual, and just that he hadn't been his normal self while he was in North Carolina.
Okay. Did she
used the word standoffish, was what she had said. Yeah, but she didn't go into any more detail than that.
All right. How did she know about about him back in the truck into the garage? Sorry.
How did she know that he did? I'm not really sure. I don't know if she had spoken to a neighbor or if Chris had told her. I'm really not exactly sure how she knew that.
Had she talked to Chris that night? Do you know?
I don't know if she spoke to him that night. I had texted him.
You texted
him?
Chris?
And he was answering me like he didn't know anything.
That was Monday night?
I don't know if it was Monday night or Tuesday. I have the messages in my phone, but it might have been Tuesday.
Can I get you to take screenshots of those and send them to me?
Sure.
That would be great. If you get text messages starting anytime on Monday concerning this,
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was Monday or Tuesday, but I did save them all. I have everything. Hold on. Where can I send them to?
You can either text them as. Let me give you my email address. Might be easier.
Okay, let me just find a piece of paper to write on here. Okay.
So basically, it's gonna be my name. So it'll be Greg, Greg.
Okay.
Dot Z as in zebra, E, N as in Nancy, T as in Tom, N as in Nancy, ER.
Okay.
At state.co.us.
EUS?
State.co.us.
US, okay. Okay.
Yeah, if you do screenshots, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that.
No problem.
How many text exchanges did you have with Chris?
There was a few.
Okay. And that was, was that Monday night you said? I'm sorry.
Do you want me to look while I have you on the phone?
Oh yeah, I got it handy.
I just have to put you on speaker. Hold on. Let me see. Chris. Oh, it was Monday night at 6 o'clock.
Okay. Is that 6 o'clock your time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the last time I spoke to him was Tuesday at 4:20 my time. And then I texted him on Wednesday afternoon, but there was no answer. So.
What time on Wednesday does it say?
2:08 p.m.
Okay.
So yeah, there was quite a few back and forth messages.
Okay. Yeah, if you'd send me those, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Let's see. Did in those text strings, what's he saying to you?
Let's see. Let me go back. I first said, "Oh my God, Chris, what's going on?" He said, "We can't find Stan or the kids at all." And then he said the car was there. They were going to file a missing persons report in the morning if you didn't hear from her. He said he spoke to her in the morning between 4 and 5 a.m. And she went back to sleep, and she was still there when he left, and the kids were still sleeping. And then he said the cops were searching the house, and the cops had her phone. And then I asked him how he knew something was wrong, and he said she didn't answer my calls or text today or anyone else's. And I was basically just asking questions like, was the house locked? Was there any sign of a break-in? Things like that.
Okay. Did he ever say anything about like meds being gone or anything like that? Meds not being taken, clothes, or anything like that?
No. The only thing he said was that the car was there and her phone was still there.
And her phone, okay.
What else? Let me see. And then the last thing he told me was that he had talked to 3 different news crews and the dog swept the house for scent. And that was the last thing he texted me. And that was Tuesday at 4:20.
Okay. Anything about their relationship that ever kind of didn't sit right with you or seemed unusual or off?
No, I thought they were the perfect couple.
Yeah, that's pretty much
that's what everybody. I know. I can't even believe we're having this conversation.
Yeah,
I feel like it's happening to somebody else. I had met him when they first started dating in North Carolina, and he seemed like such a nice guy. I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, a lot of people have told us the same thing.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. Anything we haven't covered that you think we need to?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Looking back.
I wish you could just say, Kelly, this is why this happened.
Yeah, I wish I had an answer for you. I really do.
It's just, there's no words. There's not.
When was the first time you came out to Colorado?
The first time was 2013.
Okay.
When she was pregnant, actually. We were out there for her baby shower with Bella.
Okay.
And it was their 1-year wedding anniversary.
And then in 2014, was there a special occasion why you came out for that one?
That was around my birthday.
Okay. When was the last time you actually saw Chris?
That second 2014 and when I went out there. Mm-hmm.
Did you go on other trips with Shannon?
No, not with Lavelle, no.
Just the one to New Orleans.
That was just the one in New Orleans, yeah.
All right. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. If you think of anything else that you think is absolutely important, if you'd send me an email or give me a phone call, I'd appreciate that.
Okay,
and if you'll
definitely.
Send those screenshots.
Yeah, I'll send you all the messages.
Yep, I appreciate that. So,
okay.
Well, I appreciate you calling me back, and if you need to talk again, please let me know.
Yeah, if you need anything from me, let me know.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, that's that. I just wanted to see what's in this one. Like I said, we're down to our last 15, 17 type folders. Well, there's some more crap about Damian and all his stupid lies. Oh, it just irks me that all of that had to happen. All of that wasted time and energy and everything. I do wonder what's going through Chris Watts' mind now. I wonder if anything's sunk in further. I wonder if anything's eating away at him more. I wonder if there's any more planned meetings to talk with him. I wonder if law enforcement's going to go and see him again. What do y'all think? This is just more of the information that we all now know is just lies, so I'm glad we didn't really waste much time with this. Emails. So notice how like we got the information again asked backwards. We had all the cases and stuff of the information on this Damian's person's history, and we could have had this stuff first to know what that was even going to be. Instead, we got that first, and we had no idea what it even was, and now it's corroborated with the work here, which has nothing to do with the Watts case at all, mind you. But go ahead with the public info, right? regardless, it's a bunch of so. All right, folks, I know I said it was going to be a short live, and I was serious. I'm sorry that we are cutting it so short, and well, I look forward to hanging out Sunday. We'll be doing our leisure sort of hangout, no, no structure. Flip the hair if you want to, change the outfit maybe, fun Sundays, right? That's what they're there for. So I hope you guys all had a nice time hanging out here, and I thank you for joining. If you enjoyed the conversation, give it a like. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love for you to do that. I'd also love for all of my current viewers to please share the channel with your friends and family and your social media accounts. The more eyes that we get noticed and the more people that we have come to the platform, the different perspectives and the more diversity we bring with that. So I would love for nothing more than for the all the viewers to share the channel with their platform. And if you want to be notified of anything I do on the channel, please hit that notification bell and then select the all option. And I will see you guys again Sunday for another true story with me. Don't forget, we're going to be looking into the Manitoba statistics as well as North America, so the United States, folks. And we're going to check out some of the crime stats and things that happened throughout 2019. So it should be a good show. I hope you join me, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Bye for now, folks, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Stay safe out there.